Hey guys, it's Heather here, and today I'm bringing you an attack strategy for Town Hall 8, and we're going to call this one GoDragons or GoDrag. And the reason I'm going to call it that is because there's 3 different variations, actually 4 different variations to this attack that all comprise of using a golem with dragons to 3-star a Town Hall 8. So we're going to be talking about GoBoDragons, GoHoDragons, GoLoDragons, and even touch on GoWiDragons. And so I know a lot of you, when I put out these Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9 tutorials and use bowlers in the clan castle, I get a lot of comments that it's difficult for you guys to get bowlers. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this attack with bowlers in your clan castle, but I'm also going to show it how you can do this using either balloons in your clan castle or hog riders, or even just more wizards on the back end, which really doesn't work as well as the other 3, but I'll still talk about it because it's still an option that you can use. So the basic idea to this attack is that you're going to be using different parts of your army to take care of all 3 air defenses on the base, which then frees up 7 dragons to take care of any Town Hall 8 base, no problem. Once all 3 air defenses are down on a Town Hall 8, there's nothing that's going to stop 7 dragons from being able to completely 3-star the rest of the base. So in order to do that, let's talk about the spells, because the spells are going to be pretty consistent from attack to attack. You're going to be taking 2 lightning and an earthquake. That's commonly called a zap zap quake or a BBQ, a bolt bolt quake. 2 lightning and an earthquake will take care of one of the air defenses. So that's one of them out of the way with the spells. Now the other spells you're going to take with you is a poison to help you with the clan castle. And then your 3rd full spell is either going to be a rage, or if you're bringing hogs on the back end in your clan castle, then you're going to use a heal for them. So it's going to depend on what your clan castle troops are, whether or not you're going to bring a rage or a heal as that final spell. So there we go. Spells out of the way, 1 air defense is out of the way. Now the 2nd air defense and sometimes the 3rd air defense is going to be taken care of by the kill squad. The kill squad's job is to get in there, pull the clan castle, take care of the clan castle, and take out at least 1 of the air defenses. Now, if you are doing this attack as a GoBoDrag, that means you have bowlers in your clan castle. You need to get those bowlers in to take care of the final 2 air defenses, which they can do really well because they have that bounce and they have that range. Now, I did try this attack using just more wizards and just tried to use a golem wizard to get 2 of the air defenses, and it was really difficult to do, so I wouldn't recommend that. So if you have a difficult time getting bowlers in your clan, then I would go with either clan castle balloons or hogs and not try to get down 2 of the air defenses with just your golem, your 5 or so wizards, your minion funnel, and your barbarian king. So if you're using bowlers in the clan castle, they're going to have to get rid of 2 air defenses. If you're using loons or hogs, then the golem part of the attack is just going to get rid of 1 of the air defenses. Okay, so 2nd air defense is out of the way, and then the 3rd air defense is going to be taken care of by a backdoor option. And so the 3rd air defense comes into play if you have either balloons in your clan castle or hog riders. Let's break it down by the different attack types, by the different clan castle troops, and how that's going to change up this attack for you. So if you're doing a GoBoDrag, you're taking bowlers in the clan castle, what you want to look for this is usually deep centralized air defenses that are going to be difficult for a small kill squad to reach even just 1 of them. If that's the case, bowlers are likely going to be your best option to be able to get that kill squad into the center and take out 2 of the air defenses. So the very beginning of this attack, it doesn't matter what variation you're doing, you're going to have to create a funnel for your golem and the rest of the kill squad to direct them into the air defenses where you want them to go. And let me stop right here and back up a little bit and explain what a kill squad is in Clash of Clans. As kill squad is typically the first phase of an attack with a specific goal and target in mind. It's a smaller group of of troops that's goal is to take out whatever is going to be the most detrimental, cause the most harm to the main bulk of your army that's going to follow up likely in phase 2 of your attack. So for example, because we have dragons on our phase 2 of this attack, we're going to have to take care of things like the air defense and the enemy clan castle. That's what's going to cause the most harm to those dragons. So if we take care of those with our kill squad, that's going to free up our dragons to take care of the rest of the base. In Town Hall 9, if you're doing a hog rider attack, it's going to be important to take care of things like the archer queen and the enemy clan castle and disabling giant bomb spots. So you get the idea. That's when I say kill squad, that's what it means. And typically a kill squad is going to involve a golem and some wizards that have been funneled in and directed to right where you want them to go to either disable that enemy hero or that building that's going to take out the second phase of your attack. So back to the steps with this attack. We're going to start out with a well-funneled kill squad. And in order to do that, either you're going to have to use minions or you can also use one of your dragons to help create that funnel. This is going to be really, really important, especially if you're using bowlers in your clan castle, to create that funnel and direct your golem and the rest of the troops behind him right at that air defense or air defenses where you need them to go. This is going to be the most difficult part of this attack, and it's the most important. If you do not create that funnel, you will not get them to the air defense and your attack is over. So most important, you have to be patient here. You watch on some of these attacks how patient these guys are with those minions and making sure to create that funnel, and they'll send out the golem to take the damage, keep the minions out of range of air defenses, but you can drop your golem and have the archer towers targeting the golem for a while you get those minions or one of your dragons to be able to start the funnel. Now in some of these attacks I may have used 2 dragons to funnel. I would definitely recommend only using 1. If you're going to use that dragon, keep him out of range of archer towers and other things that are going to target air, but just use one of them and he can start cleaning up the base and helping you create that funnel. But when you use 2 and you only have 5 dragons to help support the rest of the attack, and you split them up too much, it doesn't seem to work as well. So keep that part in mind. And what you probably want to do is hold off on doing your Zap Quake, your BBQ on that 3rd air defense until you really know exactly what 2 air defenses are going to go down, because sometimes this kill squad can have a mind of its own and it may start to wander, and especially if those air defenses are really close together in the center, you may find that they take out one of the air defenses you weren't expecting they were going to take out. They go a different direction, and so if you hold back those spells and drop them after you drop your dragons or as you're dropping your dragons, you're going to be better off there. Just a safety net little tip there for you. Another thing to look out for on this attack is the air sweeper. Try and make it so that where you're going to deploy your dragons is going to be behind the air sweeper, and that will help out a lot too. So still focused on doing a GoBoDrag, using those bowlers to take care of 2 of the air defenses, using your spells to take care of the 3rd air defense, and likely what you're going to want to do is start your dragons on the opposite side of your kill squad and have them start working the other direction across the base and just cleaning it up. Once those 3 air defenses are gone, those 7 dragons should be able to take care of the base, and likely a good portion of your kill squad should still be up too to help clean up the rest of the base as well. So let's recap all the steps for this GoBoDrag variation. You're first going to create a wide funnel. You're going to be using minions. You're going to be using possibly one of your dragons. You're also going to be using your golem to take any hits that need to be taken from either archer towers or cannons, and you're also going to be using some of your wizards to create that funnel. Once the funnel is wide enough, you're going to be dropping your backup wizards. At some point you're going to drop your wall breakers to be able to break them through that first layer wall, and you're also going to drop your barbarian king and funnel all of those kill squad troops in towards 2 of the air defenses. As they're going in and they pull the enemy clan castle, you're going to drop a poison on that enemy clan castle, and you're also going to raid your kill squad to get through that enemy clan castle. And you're going to make sure that kill squad takes care of 2 of the air defenses. Once they've done that, or you pretty much know exactly what 2 air defenses they're going to take down, at any point in time, you can drop your 2 lightning and your earthquake on that 3rd air defense. At any point in time, once you feel the kill squad is accomplished or is going to accomplish everything you need them to do, you're going to start sending in your dragons, making sure to take care of any corner buildings as they go in. So this would be dropping the remaining 6 of your dragons if you had used one of your dragons to funnel, and those dragons are going to clean up the rest of the base. And there you go, GoBoDrag 3-star attack. Now let's talk about the other variations to this attack and what changes if you change up what's in your clan castle. So if you're not using bowlers, because either you can't get bowlers, or because the base has really spread out air defenses, they're not centralized, and it looks like it's going to be really difficult for you to use a kill squad to take care of 2 of the air defenses, you have some options here. And the very best options are either going to be using hog riders or balloons. Yes, I did multiple 3-star attacks just taking more wizards in my kill squad and taking a clan castle dragon, and I was able to 3-star multiple town hall 8s with this army composition, but it took a lot more time. A lot of these got down to only 10 seconds left in the battle to be able to 3-star it, and it was far more difficult. The wizards just aren't as good to be able to get into the center of the base. They don't have that extra bounce. They do have that range to shoot over walls, but they're just not as effective as the bowlers are being in the kill squad. So I wouldn't recommend using that variation of the attack, but you could definitely do that. The best things to do then, if you don't have bowlers, or like I said, the air defenses are spread out on the base, and even if you do have bowlers, it'd be really difficult to get that kill squad to take care of 2 of the air defenses, then your best options are either using clan castle balloons or hog riders. So let's talk about the clan castle balloon option. Now, if you're familiar with all of my Town Hall 8 Dragon videos, this is not going to be a new concept to you. Either using the balloons behind the dragons, once the dragons have started to become shields for the balloons, you can send those clan castle balloons in behind the dragons, rage them to the air defense, and then they also help take care of other defenses on the base. So that's the first option for the clan castle balloons. You can also use the clan castle balloons on the back end or on the side and send them in on the opposite side of the dragon's rage to have them take care of an air defense as well. So keep in mind, if you're using that backdoor balloon option and having them raged in, you're going to want to make sure that the dragons have progressed far enough through the base so they can help take a little bit of heat off of those balloons as they go in to take care of the air defense. You just don't want the air defense to start targeting a lot of your dragons, because they can take those dragons out really fast. So really watch your timing on that, so you know when to send in the balloons and the rage for them to make sure they're going to take care of that final air defense. So the steps for the GoLoDragons, very similar to the GoBoDragons. You're still going to have that kill squad with the golem. It's just going to be a much smaller kill squad. So you're still going to have to create the funnel. You can use minions and one of your clan castle dragons to create that funnel. Send in the golem with just a few backup wizards. The wizards can also help create the funnel, and your barbarian king and the wall breakers. And their job is to take care of one of the air defenses, most important. And second job would be to take care of the clan castle, but as long as they get the one air defense, that's great. Then you're going to use your Zap Quake on the 2nd air defense, and then the 3rd air defense is going to be taken care of by the clan castle loons, and your 7 dragons are going to clean up the rest of the base. So very similar there. The only difference is your kill squad is much smaller, so they're only going to be focused on taking care of 1 air defense. The 3rd variation to this attack is the GoHoDrag, and we have the same concept here as we did with the GoLoDragons. It's just we're going to have hogs instead, and instead of a rage, for the balloons, we're going to use heal for the hogs. So you're going to have your 5 clan castle hogs, and they're going to be used to target the 3rd air defense. Things to keep in mind with using the hog riders is you want to make sure that they can get to the air defense within 3 buildings. You don't want to have to count on just those 5 hog riders to go very far into the base. So if they take care of like a cannon and then a mortar and then the air defense, that's great. But I wouldn't stretch it any more than that. If it's any more than that, you probably should go with a different clan castle option. The other thing to keep in mind is spring traps, because if you hit a couple of spring traps along the way, they are not making it to the air defense. That's worse than giant bombs. So definitely a much scarier option using the hog riders, but they can still be really effective. The other downside to using hog riders instead set of clan castle balloons is that they are a ground troop, which means they're going to be targeted by things like cannons and mortars and the ground traps, which you don't have to worry about with your dragons anyways. And they don't trigger and help soak up enemy air traps like air-seeking mines. So like if you could get one of your clan castle balloons to soak up one of those air-seeking mines, that's really beneficial to not have one of those hit your dragons. So likely the best back-end option for this attack is going to be using the clan castle balloons, but the hog riders do work pretty well. I didn't have any problem using those to be able to 3-star either. Even though there are 4 different variations to this attack, I would say the 2 very best variations are going to be the GoBoDrag using the bowlers or the GoLoDrag using the balloons. And the difference with that is going to depend on whether or not you're going to be able to use the kill squad to take care of 2 of the air defenses, or if they're only going to be able to take care of 1 of the defense. Alright guys, that pretty much covers it for the general overview of GoDragons at Town Hall 8. Let me know what you think of this video. I know it's a little bit longer because I was covering so many variations, but I thought it was really important for this first introduction, from me at least, on this attack to be able to cover all of the variations, and then maybe I can go into future videos just focusing on the GoBoDrag or the GoLoDrag and giving you more insight just on those attacks. Also in the description down below, I'm going to link to my second channel that just shows Clan War attack replays that are 3 stars, and on that channel I will have playlists both for GoDrag, GoBoDrag, and GoLoDrag, so you can go watch through those attacks. They don't have commentary with them, but you can see different base setups and different ways how you can use this attack and how you can approach it. If you need any help at all with this attack or with your bases, be sure to join my Discord room, and there are some amazing people in that room who are super helpful. There's even some guys in there that will go and donate bowlers. You know, we'll have people come join the room and say, I want to do these attacks, but nobody can give me bowlers. And these guys have gone to that clan and donated bowlers. I don't want to say that that's, you know, definitely a case and always going to happen, but that's how cool these people are in the Discord room. So if you want to try this attack with bowlers and you can't get them, try the Clash Tutor Discord room. See if anybody's there that can, either you can go join their clan or they can come join your clan and give you some bowlers. Because I feel like bowlers are such an important part of the attack meta for these Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 9s, and it's kind of not fair that not all clans can be able to get these troops, and it's not fair as a Town Hall 8 that you can't use these troops. It really forces you to be a better attacker at Town Hall 8, because using bowlers in your clan castle pretty much guarantees that you're going to be doing a 2-phase attack. You're not just going to be doing a mass dragon or a mass hog, and I really like that. That's something that's really important to me as a content creator on YouTube, is that I'm pushing my subscribers to that next level of doing these more skilled attacks and just making their Clash game even better. So finally guys, if you like this video, be sure to like it. And if you love it, make sure you're subscribed to me, because I'm going to be coming back at you with more attack strategies. I have a whole list of them, a bunch of replays that I need to get through and explain these different attacks to you, including a really cool one for Town Hall 8 that I'm super excited to show you. And likely I'm going to probably go more in depth to these GoDragons, just depending on what you guys think of this attack and if you want to hear more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, all your support and comments. You guys are just so much fun. I love doing this. I want to be able to do more and give back to you guys because you've given so much to me. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.